Hey guys, what's up? I'm Deniz Koyu, and I want to show you a bit of the technical background on my new track Ruby. Um, this is my studio here. Actually, the track I didn't make it in this studio here. This is my new studio, and the actual track I made in a different studio I was using before. Um, but this is the project here. I'm using Cubase for everything. Um, and I made the whole track in the box. So this desk here is SSL Matrix console, but I actually this is new, so I didn't make the track with this console. It's all in the box. Um, yeah, so I'm gonna show you a bit of the instruments, the sounds, and what I have been using. So the track is in G minor, and that's actually an important aspect technically because the kick drum is it's very tonal. It's all in G, and this makes it meld together with the bass line because the bass line is in G and it's not using many different notes, and that's the key of the whole mixing of the track because the kick drum is in G1 and the bass line is in G2, so they fit together perfectly. So if I show you the kick drum, it sounds like this. And then there's the sub bass, and the sub bass plays the actual bassline melody, and that goes like this. And this. And then when you play that together with the kick drum, so it just jumps around in octaves, and then there's like one or two notes in between, but they never hit the actual kick drum, so it's right in between. So it creates the groove, and I think some people always ask how I make that special Deniz Koyu sound and how I make my grooves, and I always work with these elements. It's like it's all in the kick drum and the sub bass and how you play the notes basically. So the main bassline sound that is this one. This is 100% mono, and it all comes from the Axis virus. That's like it's one of my favorite synths when it comes to dirty bass lines. It sounds very, very powerful, so it's great for this kind of stuff. So this is mono, but then I need some couple of layers to make the bass line sound really fat. So you need some layers that are actually stereo to put on top, and for that I've been using a 303 sound, which I made stereo, and it sounds like this. It has a lot of reverb on it and a couple of special delays, and maybe that's a nice tip for you guys is play around with the delays because when you're using special delays that have some effects on it, filters and some modulation, then you can make the sound go really big, and it gets alive, and it sounds different than if you play with that. So yeah, that's the bass line basically. That's the bass line, and then I had a second sound, which is actually the sound that how I started the track and which gave me the inspiration for the whole track. That is this kind of guitar sound that goes like this. I made this sound with it's called Cable Guy's Curve, and it's an arpeggiator sound that I made really short, and it plays this melody with some distortion on it, so it sounds like this really dirty guitar sound. And I used a couple of different layers to make this sound really big, The second layer goes like this. So it's basically the same, just it has high frequencies, so it sounds a bit more crispy. And then there's a third sound to it, and that goes like this. So it makes this do-do-dup, do-do-dup. It's this extra melody, and that goes together with the other two sounds. So then together it goes like. And once I had this sound, then this is like how I got into the groove of the track. That was basically the whole inspiration for the track. So then I just added drum sounds and claps and fat percussion, and that's basically the main ingredients of the track. So I had this version, and then we all started to play this out. Axel played it at Tomorrowland. I played it myself too. Alessio played it, Sepp Ingrosso, and then we played it out for like 1 or 2 months, and then we felt like maybe we could add something. There's something missing, maybe some melodies for the break. So then I played around with that, and I made some chords in the break part, and that is these strings, which sound like this. And then there are some more layers to it. Yeah, that's for the break, so it's like a really nice vibe in the break, like the sun comes up, you know, once you hear, first you have this dirty bass line, and then goes into the break, and then these strings come up, so it's like the sun comes up, and it's like a nice feeling. It's great for festivals. The last ingredient of the track then actually is this arpeggiator sound, which starts in the break and then it goes on in the second drop, and it sounds like this. Then that basically just loops all the time, but together with the strings, when it melts together, it just adds another harmony basically. So together they sound like this. This is for the really high frequencies, just to make it really crispy and stick out in the mix. Yeah. So essentially that's all what's in the track. Then there are just some effect sounds and everything to, you know, put everything together. But that's it. That's the track Ruby.